Oh, everybody, we're melting blood here. Also, my face is in this video.
We're striking the blood, then we melt the blood. We're gonna make a nice fine blood paste.
Yeah. Well, you know, Babish made a pie out of blood once.
Well, I mean, it had blood in it.
Yeah. No, it was made entirely out of blood, yeah. Okay, so I've heard Crescent Moon Kohaku is like the scary one. Or the scariest one.
Scarier with that palette.
This is a nice palette, though. Watching Melty blood while eating Melty cheese sandwich. That's why I should have figured out how to actually put the stream chat window in here. Except OBS made that insanely complicated now. Okay. Hey, look what I grew. The hell of a laugh she's got there. Also, as always, audience, let me know if the audio needs any readjusting, because, there's bound to be something wrong there. Okay, yeah, this seems to be running fine, thankfully. Alright.
Did she just grow cat ears?
Yeah. She does that when she runs, too. Also, I like... Is this attack, like, that attack with the sword? It looks almost exactly like that one attack that, Hibiki lady from Last Blade does.
Kinda.
I'll have to do a comparison. Yeah, that's a game we haven't played in a while.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to try that out again.
Yeah, we got a lot of games to catch up with. Oh, that's the fake one. Yeah. Hey, look at I grew. Oh.
Whoa.
Damn.
Jeez. It's too late for grilled cheese. There's no time restriction for grilled cheese.
There's no time restriction on any food.
Nah. Unless, like, you know, you're making, like, a full turkey dinner or something, like, you know, 3 in the morning, probably. Ideally, would not be the best, time for that, but... Again, I'm only one person out of a million, so... Oh, limited time only. Sorry.
I'm still picking up. Oh, I forgot we were 3 rounds.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Red Arcoid I couldn't really figure out as much as normal Arcoid, but... that's how it, yeah. I mean, anybody that's watched the SmackDown series will notice I keep changing the way her name is pronounced, because I can't read it as Arcade. But then again, you know, we have Narrow Chaos, who spelled like nerves and scourge chaos, so...
Oh, is that how that's pronounced? It's just Nero.
Yeah.
Yep.
I even saw a clip from the anime where, like, he was trying to, like, sign into a hotel, and he was just like, he couldn't spell his own name very easily, so he just wrote it down on a piece of paper. He's like, look, I know it's hard, but...
Weirdest part is I think I'm playing Red Arcade right now, like, the opposite of how she's supposed to be played.
Oh, it's working out pretty well.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, I always arc Woodward. Whoa, what? Oh. Yeah. Damn. I feel like there's like something I'm forgetting to do here. Like some kind of mechanic or something. Is this the game with Giant Aki? I think so.
I got the achievement. That was a good workout. I got the Alco achievement. That's all that matters in life.
You got the Becoming Alco achievement. So as far as I'm aware, her story is just that she's just kind of there.
Kohaku?
Yeah. I mean, no, Alco.
Yeah,
Right.
that's kind of how she is in the whole series. Is just kind of there.
Just walking around with a suitcase.
Walking around with a suitcase, giving weird high school boys glasses. That's how she lives her life.
That's anybody's ideal life. Also, I learned that Yumi Duka is not how it's usually said.
Because it's Yumizuka.
Yeah, I noticed they spelled it differently on Spider's resource.
Oh, whoops.
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's just a weird translation thing because it's Yumizuka. But for some reason, it's one of those like weird pronunciation things, I think.
Yeah, romanization gets really weird a lot of the times.
It happens a lot when there's characters with like a Z in their name.
Ah! Well, EX shielded. It didn't matter much, but, you know, it's worth enough for a pat on the back, I suppose. Ugh. Damn. Well, now she's sad. I feel like I have to try out Akia because I just kind of realized I have her hair.
Which one? There's like 3 of them in this game.
Oh, yeah. And 2 of them have, like, the same exact name.
Well, there's like regular, there's school uniform, and there's Vermilion, and all of them have different movesets.
I think I tried Vermilion, I didn't really get into it much, but I think I tried the normal one.
Oh my god, that corner pressure on Kohaku.
She's an expert at pressure in general, really. Man, it's a shame I don't have a broom on hand right now. Oh wait, you can actually hold that? Hold on. Oh wait, no. But anti-air tree. Ah.
This connection.
Yeah. This series was never regarded as having the best netcode, which is why I guess it's practically a meme for people to be playing this in, like, hallways at conventions and shit.
From what I'm aware, it's like the fan-patched version has like better netcode, but this has a better translation.
Ah. Oh.
The fan hack also has, it's basically impossible to set up the netcode.
Yeah, that'll happen with fan netcode patches, I've come to find out. Because I think we tried, I think the only one I ever got working, because I remember I played a lot of these, like, Dojin games. I think the only one that's ever worked was the one for Blitzkampf.
Which I can't get working nowadays.
Oh, well.
I'm having trouble with it, at least. It's not the most well set up.
Nah. Dojin games are it's suffering. Hell, there was even, like, an online thing for, like, Dong Dar Never Die, and, like, that didn't work either. Like, it's just... Ah! Oh, yeah, we tried...
The combo I learned is basically impossible right now.
Melty blood! At least there's Parsec. Yeah, we tried that. It doesn't work either.
Oh my god, Parsec. Jesus Christ. I don't know who the hell suggested that to you, but that's one of the worst things I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure that's just actually like a Trojan horse. Disguised as like a program.
I don't know if my computer died after that, but... The one thing we did play was Toshinden 3 because that already runs like a laggy game. Transmitting. Yeah, sure. A big
Is she like
bang.
pretending to be a vampire or something?
No, she is a vampire.
Oh.
I read up a lot about what these characters are last night, so I have vague understandings of their stories. Actually, I forgot about this lady. I literally don't know what her deal is.
She's, I think, Shiki Tono's, like, sister-in-law or something?
That'd be a hell of a thing to be like, oh yeah, my sister-in-law's like a kung fu master at like age 8.
Yeah,
Also,
fucking...
the only character in this game with green eyes.
No, isn't one of the maids actually named after the fact that she has green eyes?
Yeah. One of them's named the word for jade. I forget which one.
I think that's the more serious one.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, comparatively, she still uses a soup ladle for a sword, but...
Yeah. Alright, I gotta remember how to play this lady. Spent too much time practicing the other one last night.
So, the best comparison I've had for Miyako here is she feels a lot like Lee from Karnov's, but as made by French bread.
I don't honestly remember much about Lee.
Basically, it's basically this, but, like, she basically takes his moveset and just, like, doubles it.
I do remember his commands were really terrible.
Yeah, Karnov's commands are something else.
I really like Satsuki's story. But apparently the creators don't like it.
Yeah,
Because she spends a lot of time being made fun of for not being important. That's apparently the running gag with her. She just constantly shows up so people can go, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's weird when people dislike their own characters and then they still decide to put them in things.
I think the joke of throwing her nowadays is like, oh yeah, the remake's gonna have her story. So where's the remake? I don't know.
Oh, well.
But specifically, like, the visual novel that this whole thing is based out of.
This is not the Alco with I'm gonna kick you, sadly.
I believe that's Half Moon that has I'm gonna kick you.
This is
Jeez.
nearly unplayable. What happened?
I don't know.
This was running fine the other day.
Is it because I'm streaming and hosting at the same time?
Probably because you're streaming, yeah.
Alright,
Well, the weirdest part is like the match between Melly was fine.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. I guess I gotta check up on my internet. I just got done playing fucking Switch Online, which was running pretty good, so that means it can't be that bad.
It might just be the way this game's netcode works.
What the hell move was that? This lady's more like Enkidu than I realized.
Oh wait, we already streamed that game, but we could always do it again sometime. Melty bongs. Yeah, that was the sequel.
Ow.
That like wall smash is crazy looking.
Oh my god, was that it? Okay.
What happened?
I just realized your stream was playing even though I wasn't looking at it, and I paused it, and now it's running great.
Oh. Yeah,
I
that
didn't
happened.
have that problem before, but I mean, sure.
Hey, that happens sometimes. I mean, I've accidentally had my own stream open a couple of times. I was
I
like,
hate when Twitch does that when you look at your
Yeah.
dashboard, it plays your stream for you. It's like, why the hell would I need this?
I cannot compensate for the sudden increase in speed.
When it gets a giant panda. Well, is she gonna try getting into the finals of Tekken 7 now?
No, she's gonna get a rap career.
He's gonna try and talk to Harada.
Look at that song. And also, yeah, you know what? Harada seems like the kind of guy that'd be like, yeah, sure, just put a Melty Blood character in there.
Okay, so that's Shiki in all caps, I think. I actually don't remember how he plays. Is this one that bounces around all the time?
I'm not sure.
We'll
You're-
find out. Oh, man, she's such a stud.
What now?
Her last name's Bronstud.
Brunis stood, I think.
Brunist.
Like that.
It's just, she's a stud. Oh, yeah, okay, I think I remember this now.
Ah,
Woo!
fly! Her name
He's
should
got
be...
some pretty good special name moves.
This game doesn't disappoint in move names.
Yeah.
I love... Oh, Jesus.
She also made a glass.
Huh?
Arcuid, is she also made a glass cannon sort of character?
Seems it.
Think so, maybe?
Because I know Archetype Earth is definitely on the weaker side, defensive-wise.
To compensate for the fact that she can just kind of fill the screen with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I remember about like Tsukihime stuff, the Nayashiki's whole deal is he's like a weird split personality thing that Shikitono has, I think. But it's like based on his estranged brother or something.
The way I interpreted it, which I mean, I'm just read a synopsis, so I'm completely wrong. I think
Whoa.
this Shiki is just like a different person, and Tono Shiki was just hypnotized to believe that he was him.
Huh. You know, that-
It's fucking crazy.
You know, that sounds like a fighting game excuse to have another like character that looks like them, except that was like part of the actual story beforehand.
Yeah.
Also, holy shit, Ready End is like amazing.
The thing I know about Arcade from just kind of reading up stuff is like, she's a technically weird character, but like once you start getting the fundamentals of Melty down, she's dangerous.
Yeah. I clicked with her pretty much immediately. Ugh. Not too... Not enough, though.
Shiki's Echo Fighter. Jesus.
See you later, good stream. Oh yeah, Yama. You know, my buddy Yama. Sweet voice and melty blood. He's the new Street Fighter 5 DLC guy. That's just an insult to him. Okay, this is bouncy lady.
Oh jeez, okay.
Does she just have a palette based on the maids?
I think
Maybe.
so.
Also, Seal is one of those characters where the description was just like, yeah, she was killed, and now she's in the story. And it's like, huh? There were several people who were just like, they died, and then they came back. Not that they came back, they were just suddenly there.
It works by Mortal Kombat rules.
I guess, yeah.
Half of this
I don't
cast
think I've
has...
played this lady before. Holy shit, what in the world's going on?
Do you like bouncing off of walls? Because, if you do...
This seems amazing already. Not that much. Oof.
Yeah, that goes on for a while.
Her feet were sliding all over the place, too.
Too many frames to access, right? I will say how much I massively enjoy the voice change between normal arcade and red arcade, even though it's the same lady voicing her.
Between
Red Arcade is a good place to have a tournament, I think.
If she had her own arcade, would you have to say it's like the arcade? Her portrait makes her kind of look like a gremlin with it, almost.
Okay, this is too much.
That's a good reception to playing a character. Oh yeah, there's the fact that she does capoeira, which you can tell because she actually says capoeira when doing those kicks. Yeah, see, like Melty Blood Tournament location, back room of Arby's. I mean, there's footage of Atsuki Blitzcamp being played in front of a Snapple vending machine that's still up, I think.
I thought it was actually part of the vending machine at first.
Whoa, why did my camera get all blurry? Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, and it's like, the one thing I remember about that tournament is that Fritz won, because of course he did.
I don't know what's going on. She has absurdly good projectiles.
You and your...
I don't know the first thing about this game.
Me neither. The burial agency?
I will bury you alive.
It's like, I'm the berry agent. It's just like, like you work in a graveyard. Don't try to glorify it.
There's this weird thing in the Type Moon universe of like, okay, so you're a priest. Here's your celebratory 6 swords.
Oh.
Because a lot of priests in like Type Moon stuff just have like swords.
Well, you know, I mean, I had a doctor who had a whole bunch of swords in his office.
Oh yeah. Still the most amazing thing.
Yeah, he had a signed photo of Bob Wall, one of the dudes from. He was one of the villains from Enter the Dragon, I believe.
Nice.
I don't know if it was. I don't know. I'll have to go back to that office one day and be like, is that you in the photo or? Ugh.
Speaking of Enkidu, here's just Kishimakoma.
He almost has the same voice.
Yeah.
Almost kind of the same playstyle. Kind of.
Like maybe a tankier version, because like he had like a lot of super armor when I played him.
Yeah.
Ugh. Jesus. That was like when you kill some. It's like when you kill somebody with a super in World Heroes, and it's like keeps continuing being slow with every hit. Which like I've watched videos of that happening. It's the most agonizingly slow thing, and they keep doing their KO scream over and over with every hit. So if you do it against Johnny, he'll just keep going shit in slow motion.
Nope, not having any of this shit.
You ever just have one of those days where you just don't want to, you know, you're just done? Play through story mode one of the 200 schoolgirl characters. The funny thing is, like, about, like, you say, like, a 200, and it's, like, probably only 10 of them were actually unique character designs.
I don't think Arcade goes to school.
No, she just wanders around. The story, or the summary I read was very vague on what's happening with her, in the sense that her introduction is that she is walking around, and then fucking Shiki sees her and goes, "Oh shit, I'm really mad and really horny," and he kills her.
Slices, or specifically like slices her into like 100 pieces.
But
And
like,
she puts herself back together, and she's like, "Holy
but
shit!"
it doesn't say a reason. It just says that he does that. And also something to do with lust. I do not understand.
He's just the melty blood version of the guy from Maniac.
But he's the protagonist.
So is the guy from Maniac. Nah, that had no
Point.
Yeah.
Power is like he sees the lines of death around things, and if he like cuts them with any sort of sharp object, they'll just be sliced.
See, the description wasn't like very clear on that either. It's like he can see the lines, and also he could like
Damn.
there's like, what does that mean? Like he could see when people are gonna die because there are lines? Like, huh?
Well, no, it's just like he sees lines on people. He can cut them. They get cut.
Okay,
Like,
it didn't describe that very well. It just kind of made it seem like there are lines that he can see that's like indicative of something.
No, they're just lines on people.
Also objects.
Wait, you can see when objects are gonna die?
Yes.
Okay.
At least that is what the description made it seem like.
We should be seeing lines and everything, because nothing lasts forever.
I mean, pretty much.
So yeah, for those that don't know, with the JoJo Part 5 anime going on right now, Luzo is voiced by Makuroa, and it's just the same exact voice.
Is that Saturdays they update that? I haven't been paying attention.
Wait, what now?
When they update part 5.
It's Friday, which means it would have been updated tonight.
Oh, we should check that out because I really want to see the end of that fight.
Yeah.
I gotta catch up in general. I'm behind by a couple episodes. God, I don't know how to deal with Michael Valdemyoung at all.
Oh, you say Valdem Young?
Like,
I had a feeling that was probably how it said, yeah.
Isn't even Michael pronounced differently according to the katakana? Wait, hold on. Let me look that up real quick. And yeah, this is just the Tommy Wiseau of this cast. I mean, just look at him. So, it's not pronounced Michael according to the katakana here. It's Mihairu. So it's Michael? Like...
The C is silent, yes.
Oh yeah, my favorite musician, Michael Haxon. Or Jason? I don't know.
I mean, what the fuck kind of name is Arcade anyway? Like, I'm not sure what...
The first thing you learn when it comes to Type Moon stuff is you just stop caring about the names after a while.
They just come up with things.
They just... Kinoko also just puts letters together and that just works for them. There's a character named Kainareth Elmaloy.
Jeez.
That's just like... God, like, a name like that, you'd expect them to be like a background character in fucking Hunger Games or something. Which I still keep forgetting Lenny Kravitz is in that. I didn't get to see the amazing Roa dialogue.
One corpse burnt to a crisp.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Huh.
Specifically, one corpse burnt to a crisp. Order up.
Not the best restaurant I've ever been to.
Her eyes are blue.
Are they? Did they just change it for this game or something? Yeah, they're just blue.
Okay. Well, apparently I don't know what color Jade is, but... That is a hell of a palette, wow.
Where's the secret Fred Durst character? Well, this game wasn't... Was this game made around 2000? Or, like, the original game? Or was that, like, a bit later?
I should have actually checked out what year that was in, because I'm actually very curious about that.
Because, if it was around, like, 2001... Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. This lady's basics.
Yeah, I could not touch you that entire time.
Well, you touched Hisui like once.
Yeah, I hit her with my foot.
That fucking lamp.
And then one of her moves is just summon a chair.
Oh, oops. I didn't mean to summon a super chair. I have no idea what the hell that did.
Super chair! Oh, right, I forgot that I'm gonna kick you. This actually seems like a really good move.
It's her DP, I think. Ugh.
There's a weird lack of sound with that, that move. Whew. How do I unlock Abe Lincoln? It's borderline fucked up that Abe Lincoln has a fight a base page. Oh god.
That is an interesting move.
Damn!
That mop is unstoppable.
Ugh.
Never underestimate the power. Oh my god!
Headbutt Carnival!
Oh, the maid.
Headbutts.
God, the maids are so good. What the hell? Better than some maids I've seen in fighting games, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Projectiles, good.
Thinks he's got those
That's what
Home
she
Alone
needed.
strats.
What? See, when are they gonna add the Macaulay Culkin DLC?
Well, I mean, he's still around, so why not?
And you know what? He's like barely aged. Jeez. I'm gonna try Alco again, because I was getting really into her there. You're in a fighting game, it'll happen a lot. Well, then again, I don't know. I mean, that's depending on if you're fighting like Warakia? Because he can just throw stuff at you the entire time.
Wally.
Yeah, good old vampire Wally.
Where's Warakia?
I just look for the guy going, Kata Kata! I'm glad the house is empty so I can do that. Hey, NecoArc was doing like the Rio punches there.
What? Oh, nice. There's a jumping version now.
So it seems yeah, the only person that could actually beat up the cat is our partner. Said something about a Neko maid.
Like how NecoArc barely even does anything with this character, it's just...
I mean, I keep hitting her, so...
She does have the beam, which is, unfortunate.
What the... Can't figure out what most of her moves are because I keep hitting her.
She keeps, like, making me...
Her basics are absurd.
Yeah. Recalculated Tatari.
A gun.
I love her power charge, just to make fucking flexing.
Oh man, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, that air dash. Oh, they both do it there.
Oh, right, yeah. She throws another one out. Well, she's happy. Then again, what isn't she? I'm sure there's tons of explanation as to why the tiny cat is hanging out with the robot maid.
Oh, they're both robots.
Oh, right, yeah. You would have thought I remember that when I had a picture of the cat like being a robot in the picture that I how do I join the room? Let me invite you. There you go. And just join that and should be it. Might have to wait till I don't know. You should be able. You might not be able to spectate in game, but you're already watching the stream, so. All right.
I already forgot what style I was using.
How do you have like Kohaku be like the most normal person in this match?
Maybe one of the most normal people in this game. Everybody, like half of them are vampires. It's ridiculous.
Or vampires, priests, or weird demons.
It's just goofy made.
I don't think I ever realized that there's dust on her broom.
Oh yeah, I pointed that out. I'm unable to deal with like overheads in this game.
Now this is the one where I like could not change that fucking drill attack at all.
Drop cat.
Oh god. Yeah.
Oh my god, that move speed difference.
Alright. Also, the weird thing with Kohaku is that there's specifically one, I guess, groove where she can crouch walk. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh god! My tree still remains. Well, not anymore, but you know. Ah! Oh! Whew. Both of those are like down on the wire.
Why is she invincible during that? That's so weird. It's a cross-up, it's a projectile, and she's invincible. Why in the world?
Maid power, man.
Comic relief power.
Okay, she's not invincible, but there's something weird going with that hitbox.
Ah. I couldn't tell who was who for a second there. Like, there's just, like, so much moving. Yeah, there's, like, I guess a fake-out aspect to it, too. Ugh. And I keep forgetting the C version is like the fake out slash. And I just keep doing that by mistake sometimes. Ah. My obsession with mobility just threw me right in the corner there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, what move was that? Jeez. Recalculated Tatari at the Sabbath. She has like that really cool like command basic where she spins the broom, but I'm not actually sure how I'm doing it. I think it might be part of a combo or something.
Oh, whoa.
Ugh. Ah!
Back history has just so many tools at her disposal.
Yeah, both of these do, really.
Not this form. This form's kind of garbage.
I don't know. That was pretty intense. The monster cats have been exterminated. Aquanaut! I think the fascinating thing... I didn't realize I could make my face pink by doing this. The thing about playing so many fighting games on Steam is, like, seeing how they accommodate to our extremely long names. At least extremely long for this game.
Mine seems to be the only one that fits.
Yeah. Browning Star Mine and Blazing Star Mine. I like about Alco is that she's got kind of, you know, she's got the whole magic thing going on, but also she's like, not quite a boxer, but there's quite a bit of that going on in there. Also, hey, I think this stage is where they hold Melty Blood tournaments. Ugh. Whoa. So you can just charge her C kicks. Ah, oh, damn it!
Yeah, it has some of the Under Night thing where you can charge some of your basics depending.
Is your palette a reference to that one Toho lady? That was
I
in,
don't think so.
It reminds me a lot of her, all of a sudden. The one that was actually in Melvstream, But she was in a team with that one other lady and the trainer from the Acclaim wrestling games.
Do you remember the character's name?
No. Sasha, do you know?
Yuka?
Okay, yeah, that was it. Because it was like on the tip of my tongue and I just couldn't remember it. Ah! Damn.
I kind of doubt it, given the way their outfits work. The yellow skirt kind of sticks out a lot.
Must have just been her hair that kind of reminded me of her.
Yeah.
The red, the green hair, red,
Yeah. Hell, you know, the character I'm playing as was in Melvstream too, so... It's kind of weird how much wrestling stuff Alco has shown up in by now.
Well, to be fair, she's the easiest possible design to make in any wrestling game.
That is true. Like, thanks to that, she's become, like, our Stone Cold or something. Well, I mean, no, that's Chew, but...
She's almost become the weird stream wrestling mascot.
Yeah. Who's, like, a main event wrestling person right now? I'm really out of the times.
I can't say Brock Lesnar because that'd be a disservice to Algo.
Yeah. She's like the good Brock Lesnar.
God, that move is really good.
Yeah.
I know how to follow it. Huh.
Algo's a lot of fun. I like this version of her best. So the moonsault's fine, but I'm gonna kick you has like the bounce at the end. Damn.
Okay, yeah, now I'm really getting a feel for Wark.
Hey, that's not nice. She called me a dog.
Dogs are cool.
That's true. Okay, Sasha versus Ramona. Hey, she picked the lady that sort of kind of has my hair now. Who I kept forgetting to actually pick myself.
Drop the bird, drill the moon, scorch the beast.
Drop the Bird sounds like the name of like a 90s one-hit wonder that was just like a dance song. Just saying, I can totally hear like MC Hammer making a song called Drop the Bird.
And then trying to pretend that he was an OG while doing it.
No, that was past the point of him being silly. Or, well, intentionally. Oh.
Get over here.
Alright. So there are 3 Akiyas in this game, right?
Yeah, there's this one, there's school uniform, and Vermilion.
This isn't a school uniform?
No, this is an alternate palette for it, but...
Oh yeah, it's just kind of a dress.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, no, I remember her now. I'm reading about her at least.
What's her deal?
I just remember her being like Cheeky's sister. Something.
Oh, yeah.
That's like all I remember. I think she's like, hey, Cheeky, come back. Be the household person. And he's like, okay.
If you want.
It's a good match between Sasha and Aquanato.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm taking a lot of stock in the fact that, like, the stage we're on right now is, like, playing the most sitcom music possible.
Yeah. Sounds like the ending to, like, a sports anime or something.
Pretty sure this is the credits music from the next Kirby game.
Now, why isn't Kirby in this game?
As soon as they add a Melty character into Smash Brothers, then we'll have that crossover we deserve.
Yeah, we can't wait that long. I need my French bread Kirby now.
I mean, after adding your Persona character, I can't even possibly guess what the fuck's coming in next.
We're gonna get Scorpion.
I mean, I would actually be okay with that, but it's not happening. I mean, maybe, but at the same time, I'm getting the impression that Smash Brothers is honestly mostly based on Japanese popularity.
Yeah, there was that. It seemed like... Whoa, what the Christ?
Okay.
Just drop a moon on him. I don't care.
Okay, yeah, all the people were just like, oh yeah, Doom guy's like, no, it's, again, like, Japanese popularity.
I think Doom has... It's not like a... I think it's more of just a cult following there.
Well, yeah, but,
But,
exactly,
yeah.
yeah, it's a cult following that.
And again, like, basically, most things have a cult following, so...
Right, yeah. It's like, yeah, they're probably Japanese MK fans, but you're not gonna see it happen. Like, hell, I mean, there's still the fact that they basically barely acknowledge Advance Wars, but Fire Emblem is fucking all over that shit. Like, to an absurd degree, and it's just because that's the popular one. Advance Wars is popular more in America.
That would explain a lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's also weird to see, it's like, you know, for Street Fighter characters, they use the English translations for their names. But, like, there are some Advance Wars art where they just use the original art, even though it was changed for Western releases. Like, for some reason, there was a guy who had a white beard, and they're like, he looks too much like Santa, so we're making it brown. Which I still don't understand that decision.
Yeah, Western localizations love their inexplicable color changes.
Yeah.
There's like Streets of Rage where like all the main palettes were changed for no.
Oh
real-
god, yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
There's like Axel with a yellow shirt or something. Like it was.
Yeah, it was really gross looking.
It was disgusting. Damn. That was down on the wire, that whole match.
And now my wrist needs a break.
I remember. I think I started to remember how that lady played now. Is there a way you can actually, like, pass? Or... Okay, there we go.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, to Sasha. Oh, wait, no, she lost. Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I lost.
Okay. Yeah, expected a lot of achievements playing this game.
Oh yeah. They still went with Nash, so never mind. They only changed the Street Fighter 2 ones back.
Right. We'll be right back.
Okay. How do I invade this game? I invite you. Which I will do after this match.
Probably shouldn't have picked a character I don't know.
God. Sandwich lasers.
Ooh.
Yeah, the fact this is based on an eroge, as they put it, is really strange because this is not the first time that has happened.
Actually, I didn't really find a lot of evidence that there were actually, like, anything dirty in those games, but I don't doubt it. I don't know anything about it, so I couldn't tell you, but...
If it was on that one PC platform, I think it's required by law that you have to have, like, not safe for work content in your game.
I think it was, like bloody, I think, because, you know, vampires and shit, but I don't know if it was actually, like, erotica in any way. I don't know. It might have been, but I don't know.
They're going by the genre name of it, I assume so, but, yeah, I don't know how those things work. The porn scenes were basically added just to get cash, easy cash. Okay, well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of. I felt like that was kind of what they were going for if they decided to do it, because it didn't seem like they actually had like. They were trying to make an erotic thing. It was just like a thing that, you know.
Right.
I could easily believe they just did it just because it would make the money, and not because it actually was their original intention. Whether or not the original version or whatever this is based on is actually an erotica or not.
What's that graffiti say? Did you say price in English? Oh my god. The voice acting in that quote there.
I like Neko Arc a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that they keep showing up in like animations and stuff, just like little side things, because I do find them genuinely amusing.
Yeah.
Amusing.
There's like a whole subspecies of Neko arcs.
Yeah, it was like 5 of them or something that are established.
And many more beyond that, potentially.
Let's see. Well, I mean, that's just a Melty pellet there. Play as Axel Roa. I don't know how to play as him. I'm gonna find some way to, somewhere to put this camera so that there's actual lighting. It doesn't make it totally obvious that I have a mustache I can't get rid of. Are those the lines of death right there?
No, it's just sword slashes.
Ah.
That whole thing does bring up some questions though, like what are the lines connected to? It's like it's their line connection to life? Okay, that's just a full screen. Jeez.
Yeah,
That's pretty brutal.
that caught my eye pretty fast playing as this lady. Use one of those cat laser toys and sear off the facial hair. Is that how it works? Whoa, whoa. I just have a flash kick, but now I don't have to charge to do them. I don't
Yeah,
think...
just realized there's no charge characters in this game.
Yeah, that's pretty universal controls, it seems.
Yeah.
Most everybody's usually got like quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, a Shoto, and maybe a double down.
Yeah, when you said double down, I thought for a second that they had like a sandwich. Did they still make double downs?
What are
I
those?
think that was a limited time thing from a long time ago. I don't think they
Is
made
that
those.
like the KFC like chicken on a chicken sandwich thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably doesn't exist because people are gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? Oh wait, they still do exist?
What?
I've not seen one here. At least not to my knowledge.
Maybe like different
There's a
states.
burger place that does wedgie burgers.
Wait, what?
Wedgie burgers are basically a burger, but the bun is lettuce.
Oh,
Ugh.
right. I've actually heard of that.
That same burger place also had ramen burgers.
Oh
The bun
yeah.
was like I don't remember if it was the bun or something, but it had like a layer of ramen. It was
It sounds like it'd be better than I expected, but it also still kind of pointless.
It's mediocre when I had it.
I'd rather just have, like, you know, if I wanted to combine burgers and ramen, I'd just have it separate, you know?
Just slap a steak patty in a bowl of ramen.
That Snatcher and the soup pizza gave everybody weird ideas, didn't it?
By the way, I've had the soup pizza. It's better than you think.
It always sounded really good to me, honestly, so...
It's better than you think, but it really depends upon the pizza and the soup you use.
Yeah, I imagine that tomato soup wouldn't work too well for it.
Well, it's kind of universally, like, expected that it's chicken soup. It's just kind of like what like, brand of chicken soup you go for or how you make the soup.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go for the cheap condensed soup. It tastes like crap.
The thing is, with soup, that I've come to realize, is that store soup is garbage. Just, everything I've tried has sucked. And apparently the only good soup is if you make it by scratch. That's, Alright.
I should have to think of what she's possibly buying.
Wait, what?
I should have. Oh, you didn't see Kohaku's like victory stuff there?
No, I apparently was thinking about soup too much. As I'm one to do.
Why? I can't decide if the tags for your stream are some ones that you set or if they're automatic, because the stream tags of English, okay, fighting, okay, adventure game, and horror.
Yeah, no, those are automatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Melty Blood is apparently an adventure game, also a horror game.
Well, I guess it does have vampires in it, but... If they don't tag battle monsters as horror... Oh! Shit! Sorry, Bodar, I forgot to invite you. I'll get you after this match. What happened?
Just that
I feel like there needs to be at least one match where we're playing as tag teams, or...
Oh god.
Yeah.
That was really hard to, like, pay attention to.
Koha and Mech.
That's what I wanted.
Whoa.
What?
What?
Okay.
I misjudged the distance on that.
I just don't know why it shut the music off.
Dramatic effect, probably? Let me mess with this more. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to find some way to light this this room better. I'm like pretty much in shadow here.
Here, you can be Mel in the shadows.
Oh man, if only I had my hoodie right now. I mean, I have my dog here, but he's kind of sleeping right now. Is that like a grab, or is that like...
I think it's kind of a grab, but they gotta be closer range.
Yeah. Ohaku is a doctor is a concerning concept. Let me get Bodar in here. Alright. Oh. MICU!
Let me see. Bye.
That's a pretty good palette. Yeah, I forgot she goes like that when you pick her. Here we go. Because it's one of her move names.
I'm angry, you know.
Uah! So, what does I'm angry you know do anyway?
That's actually the censored move. She just stabs them with her hand.
Ah, well, I suppose you would have to be pretty pissed off to do that, yeah.
Oops. That's the wrong command. Ah.
Yeah, I forgot that, yeah, heat, lets you recover that red health there.
Also, the move lists are not clearly defined on the sides. She actually has a down-down special in all of her forms, but it's not listed in this one.
Yeah, that's another weird thing about this game.
Shh.
It's a good move.
It's funny, because actually the worst version of that move, honestly. The others are like projectiles, and that one's like very short range. The animation's great, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, yeah. It says it failed to initialize network settings. I have no idea, I'm sorry. Can I get an invite for this room too? Sure. What has been going on actually?
Ah. I was doing it so well offline.
It's a shame this isn't a Mortal Kombat game where you could have online only infinite.
Shh. Jesus.
I didn't know about those.
Yeah, there's like an infinite, I think MK versus DC that only works online, where you just walk forward and punch with jacks and they can't do anything about it.
How? That's the honest question. How?
I don't know. That's MK versus DC for you.
The only thing I remember about Satsuki Madoka is just that one image of her sticking her hand in the air, and the hitbox is like twice the size of what it should be.
Oh, really?
Almost like an anti-air grab, isn't it?
I think so.
It's fine. It's an anti-air.
Oh, right, okay.
Sometimes hitboxes are gameplay specific.
Wait, we're... invite them, and then, okay. That'll work. Oh, that was the palette you made a Fire Pro old outfit has this palette, doesn't it?
It's a good palette.
Yeah. Purple. Lots of purple. Can't hear it, but I'm doing my best DSP impression. I don't even want to like, know how you're doing that. Ah. Damn it. Ugh.
Where's this stage music?
It's something.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, she has a follow-up to that kick. Or... Ah! Whoa, what? I'm gonna kick you. Yeah, the music is just kind of going off in a tangent. I don't know what's going on there. Wow.
God, everything just happens all
It's
at
a
once
ladder.
in this game.
Wait, what now?
God, just everything happens all at once in this game, and
It's got a pretty fast pace to it. Ah! Soup ladles again. Frying pans nowadays are quite sturdy. Do you think she, like, orders pans off of Amazon and reviews them based on how well they, you know, they handle against being bashed
Someone's
against
skull.
somebody's head? Yeah. It's like, I can't recommend this project. It got dented the first time I bashed it against somebody's head. Please have a seat.
the ceiling is dangerous.
Oh, hey, there's all the mech suies back there. On the, yeah. How many even do you need? Jeez.
This move list doesn't look any different. Okay. Huh. Oh, it's because I didn't get the form that I picked. That's interesting. I could have sworn I switched over to a different one, but... What?
Oh, wow. Alright.
Watch out.
Yeah, watch out.
My ladle is tough.
Ow.
What? Oh, did I do a different attack, or did you hit me somehow?
I think I hit you with the blood heat.
Oh.
Ah, so it's like a burst from Power Instinct almost.
Just hit him from anywhere. Okay, that could be charged. Oh dear.
Look at more like Blue Arcade there. There's quite a walking forward animations you got there too.
Got the rolling chair.
Oh, it just
It's
pushes him around?
yeah.
What a weird move.
Yeah. I feel like probably the most optimal move regarding that would just be to put the opponent on it and just start spinning them around.
Do the business casual man.
Oh god, yeah. My etiquette isn't just for show. Is that me or? Ah.
Yeah, I think it just waits for everybody to get out of the victory screen first.
Yeah.
Good.
I like how Miyako is like the only one that actually has normal move names. Yeah, the ripple effect is really interesting.
Oh, that move. Okay. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, that one's super slow.
Your pain noises sound more disappointed than they do actually. Yeah, you have to get up early tomorrow. Oof. Nervous stray vanguard. Okay, so that part changes. But it just keeps changing to another brand of nonsense every time. Whoa.
I don't want the DP. That is the opposite of what I hate.
That says Narvis, not nervous. Oof.
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ.
Man, Ramona, for your first time playing, you're doing extremely good. My conduct was a bit too vulgar. What, was she just dropping F-bombs all over the place during that match?
We don't know what she's saying.
Alright, maid
Open
time.
your magic and choose your partner.
So it's a hymn for Crimson Moon? No, you know what? We gotta always roll with that one. Scorch the beast. Oh, I don't remember seeing this stage before.
We're just in the park.
Ah. Alright, right, you're gonna hold that out for a while. That's just sends him straight down, I guess. Uh-oh. Whew.
Kind of like this track and its simplicity.
The soundtrack's interesting.
It's like sometimes it does metal, and then sometimes it's like sitcom opening theme.
I mean, it's good to have diversity, you know?
And then there's Kohaku's stage, which is like Kamen Rider opening.
Is Kohaku a Kamen Rider? I mean, I don't know.
Well, just or not Kamen Rider opening, like old mecha anime opening.
Well, I guess she is making mechs, so... Maybe she made Kamen Rider. These are just intertwining sounds there. Ugh. Oh, God.
Alright, this is the lady that has the fucking... What is that guy's name from part 1? The guy with the hair.
Cars?
Bruford?
Part 1.
Bruford.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, who has what from Bruford?
Fucking Akiha, Akia,
Right?
Aki-san,
Yeah.
Aki-man. Yeah, she has fucking hair powers.
Ah.
She like drains energy or some shit.
Whew. Oh man, if only Aki Man was in this game.
Very weird wind conditions.
I'm pressing buttons too. Don't worry. You know what? It's like not a mirror match, but it is. Oh. I guess I missed
Hit the old time limit. Like how Red Arcade even had like the forethought to wear a completely different skirt.
Wait, who had what?
Like in her art, she's wearing a completely different color skirt.
Huh. Every time Justin Wong's mentioned, I have to find the fucking combo breaker video where he's playing a Straw Belly Jam, which is timely because he's right down here.
Ow.
That super's cool. Oh.
That's one of Vice's lines.
She sounds just like Vice, too. Like, well, maybe not during that laugh, but... I like how you also have that move too, but you just sound like you're having way more fun doing it.
It's a good animation for that laugh.
Yeah.
None.
She's actually just a ventriloquist puppet. Oh wait, no, her mouth would be moving if she were. Okay, well.
She's laughing internally.
She's a PS1 3D character. There we go.
I just looked at her move list. I don't know why she's telling a fly to shut up, but it's kind of rude.
It's like a less deadly version of that one Beavis and Butthead episode that's called Die Fly Die. Now it's just shut up, fly. Damn it! Why does this fly shut up? They should add Beavis and Butthead to this game.
I'm still not over the implication that Butthead created lesbians.
Oh, right. So we
Like,
watched...
It's such as a random ass thing to throw in there. It's like, huh?
No, I think during that Christmas special they said you weren't around to destroy Daria's image of boys. I think they were basically saying that, you know, like, basically she was just like, most men are like buttheads, so, fuck that, I guess.
I suppose that's, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I get they were actually kind of going for that, but it felt like they were implying something unintentionally, so.
I think Butthead just made her disinterested in everybody, is the implication there.
I keep forgetting that she has her own show.
Me too. Which is funny because I watched that show and then I kind of realized that almost every character is better than Daria. Like, it's not that Daria's terrible. It's just that like she's easy to overshadow, I think.
Yeah. I mean, most of what I know about that show is just that there's another character in it who
Yeah,
looks a
yeah.
lot cooler.
Yeah, she's in general way cooler. It's a good match there. These are all good matches. I don't think it's a pretty easy game to kind of jump into, really. I never felt anything from you anymore before.
Ooh,
Well, I mean,
she's like emotionless or something. I don't know.
I mean, she's looking at herself. Unless Red Arcade is also like somebody else that is like hypnotized to think that she's her.
Or I think it's just some weird thing of like, oh man, this is what's gonna happen if I go crazy. Oh man, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's a interesting way of looking at it. Yeah, like Ryu looking at evil Ryu, and he's just like, well, I'm not excited about that.
Don't you mean Kage?
No.
Oh. Good old Cage.
Rage.
What if it was just Johnny Cage?
We have this friend that's like super into Virtua Fighter, and when Kage was revealed, he's like, "That's not Kage." Oh, shit. Tom Kage. Damn it.
Good old black glass.
They should just like, okay, what is technically stopping them? All right, so like, you know, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat are like, you know, popular enough to have like those NES bootlegs that have like the new characters and anything.
Yeah.
Is there technically in the fine print stopping them from just adding one of the recolors to their own games?
Nope. I can't imagine.
Because I want Dawson's brother Earzy to make an appearance in the new game. Because like that's what I would be doing if I had a series like that. If they made like weird recolors, it's like, well, fuck that, I'm adding that to my own game. What are you gonna do about it now?
This is essentially what like Ermac and Scarlet were, right?
No, they were just like rumors.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but they were created by somebody, essentially.
I suppose.
They're fan characters in their own way.
Galbo. Right, that was one of the better Liu Kang ones. Oh shit. Ba 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 ba.
I need to remember that slide attack. It's pretty neat.
Damn. Damn Yumi Duka. Ah. Ah.
Oh, almost got it.
I kind of crumbled there. Such is the power of, who is this again?
Vampire girl. Just vampire sometimes girl. She's not actually a vampire in the anime, apparently.
Vampire by choice.
I don't think she was by choice, but...
Yeah, it's just sometimes, you know, she just has her off days and becomes a vampire.
Although apparently she chose to be a really strong vampire.
I mean, if you're gonna, you know, might as well go all out.
It was just like, well, she's really, really strong. Why?
Because it's just cooler.
I mean, it is. Which is why it sucks that she doesn't get to do anything in anything else.
It's too strong.
It seems like Aki has changed her tactics a bit. Now she's cutting down the birds, she's painting the moon, subjugating the
Oh,
beast,
yeah.
and drilling the water moon.
Yeah, the moon just has water in it now.
Well, she's drilling the water moon, so what she's really doing is just drilling a reflection of a moon, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this song.
Alright, the watering can.
Yeah, what are the vocals to this thing?
This
Oh,
is
so-
the disco theme from Time Splitter's Future Perfect.
If you added on top of it.
Hey DJ!
It's the Hey DJ just sped up real fast.
There's gotta be a character in that game that goes or something, right? Or at least like if he did like the tiny, like the size modifier. I'll never forget when me and Sasha were playing that, and I was playing as tiny kitten, and I kept falling out of the plane. And she just went. That was also the one where we just had entirely bricks.
Yeah, it was like bricks, tiny mode.
There was
Or
like,
specifically, there was bricks and there was one harpoon gun.
yeah. I found it easier to kill people with the brick, honestly.
The harpoon gun is weird.
Yeah.
Come on, THQ Nordic, do what's right.
Yeah.
Put out an HD collection with online multiplayer.
You know, Aki Man has that alter ego THQ Man. It's like, you know, they could put him in another game, I imagine.
It's weird to think that THQ just kind of exists again.
Yeah, I thought they were long dead.
Well, it's like that studio Nordic or whatever bought out the rights to the THQ name. So now they're THQ.
Oh. They're just wearing the clothes of, Okay,
Just
so...
put on a shirt that says THQ.
Okay, so about the controller thing, this is a problem that, like, basically everybody has had so far. What you do is, in your library, right-click this game, go to Properties, and where you see Steam Input Per Game Setting, just turn Forced off and it should work.
I don't know why, but yeah,
Yeah, it's,
that's worked for both
And
me and
it's
Mel.
something
so.
about like their new API with the big picture stuff. Just like they tried to implement universal controller support and just fucked it up.
oh, big picture, not doing things that are, necessary here. I think big picture to me is just like that. It's only known as that thing that I accidentally bring up sometimes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn. Just mash your head. With your head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is a double jump. Touching the mind, the heart, and the soul. I want to have a job that's exclusively just like writing the text for French bread games. Like, if you get paid by like the word, that would explain a lot.
It doesn't have to be real words. Or spelled correctly words. Just, you know, words.
Yeah.
Have some spaces in there, and there you go.
Change the, Lost World's biography. So, for some reason, it seems with different matches that one bit of text will be something different, and none of it makes any sense.
What's the stage name?
I would say, is that the stage name?
Okay.
I noticed the stage name is in one of the texts.
Okay. Damn it, they did something that made sense. Now I can't joke about it. God, they're just having so much fun.
Alright, that move.
I like how they got cut off, so it just sounded like he was very quietly asking for a Coke.
But... Whoa, was that a running dash? Or, I'm sorry, a dashing jump?
Yeah, he was interesting to use, but I've only used him once, so... Jesus.
I need to actually remember to finish my Rekka.
Oh, that's how we can stop the sun from collapsing. Just hit arcade once. He stomps on her. Rude. We're getting alternate angles now. I like... That's hardly better. Make the webcam uncomfortably zoom in on your eyes. No thanks. Oh, the one pick of Jeff Gertzman. So you want me to reenact the creeper cam? Is that what you want? Because let me tell you, I am not doing that. Hang it like a GoPro on one of your headphones. Also, my room is just uncomfortably messy right now, and I don't want the internet to see.
The only problem I have with playing Red Arcade is that it's very easy to accidentally do her like back teleport move instead of the blood rings.
Actually, the Enkidu comparison with this guy makes a lot more sense now that I'm like seeing him talk. Because that is some long-winded Enkidu shit he's saying right there. This game uses circle to confirm. I suppose it's a Japanese game, but this would be localized for Western audiences, so...
I mean, localizations, like, half of them don't actually do that. It's, that's it.
Yeah. It's like I'm still playing as one of the maids.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's Xbox is American, or at least, you know, Western, so they do it, you know. Bottom button is confirm, right button is cancel. Nintendo is the opposite, so right button is confirm, bottom button is cancel. And then Sony is literally it's, you know, for Japan it's one and for America it's the other. So it's just like, with Sony it's like a crapshoot of which one you get.
Well, even in some cases, like, there's American games that still use the circle to confirm.
That's what I mean, yeah, like it's just whoever is translating what they decide.
They don't play by the rules. Again, I guess we technically don't play by the rules because we're the one that changed it to X.
Yeah, I don't understand that decision, honestly, but hey. Granted, I don't really know what's on the right to begin with, but hey.
Yeah.
Figured it being uniform was enough, but that's the first thing about picking up a Switch that threw me off, is having to get used to the right button being confirmed, like on everything.
Sasuke
My
coming in.
problem's-
Sorry.
My problem's been less that and more like, I keep using the X button as a backspace button when I'm typing in stuff.
Hmm.
But it's the back button, which in anything else is usually like, oh, that backs out of the typing menu.
Oh, shit. Yeah, buttons are weird.
We say playing a fighting game.
Yeah.
Everybody's got buttons.
You hit buttons to do whatever the hell I just did. What the God, yeah. Mortal Kombat's control scheme is like... They had to make a limited edition fight stick to just accommodate how weird the layout is for those games. Like, it's...
Which is why I just don't play MKX, despite the fact that I do like it, but... God, the control scheme.
Yeah. Oh. What's that sound?
Was that in this game, or?
Yeah, that...
So I'm not the only one that heard that then. She doing the SmackDown stamina noise?
Yeah,
Damn.
so me and Sasha were we were more watching SmackDown versus Raw 2006, and for some reason, there's a stamina bar, and when they, runs out and everything, when they run it out, they kind of collapse, and there's just a weird sound that plays.
Ooh.
Alright.
And that's every time.
Yeah. I'll just never forget when the first time you did guest referee and your referee job amounted to just beating the hell out of the wrestlers.
That's kind of what a special referee match turns into when you play one.
Yeah. And, I like how you were in the midst of, doing the test of strength of one of them with the announcer being like, this is a great match, I just wish the ref would pay attention! Horseshoe layout in MKX.
Oh god, that sounds awful.
I'm trying to visualize what that even is.
I'm guessing it's like if you have a 6-button Genesis controller, it's every button but the B button, or I'm sorry, the Y button.
Oh.
Because if I don't know this mostly because of Batman Forever, but it's like A is punch, X is punch, C and Z are kick, and then B is block, and then Y is like just what the fuck ever.
Huh. I never once thought about that scheme until tonight. Probably for good reason. Whoa, what?
That's just rude.
Yumi Duka isn't very polite.
What?
That effect was like so stuck on you from the last move.
Okay, I need to not do that too early, apparently.
I'm just really mad!
I swear that move had like armor at some point, but I'm not sure how this all works. Barrier. Just like Celia. The second.
Oh man. I mean, you know, robot maids.
Yeah.
She's also another person that goes beam in English, because well,
Oh yeah.
I guess there is no Japanese word for beam, so... I got...
I think it's the fact they just yell out the word beam.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Bobby from Power Instinct. Oh, wait, no. He just goes, Ba-Bee!
Yeah. I always thought it was beam, but yeah. Wrong command, but. There we go. Got the 3.
Ah, jeez.
I don't think it does like exceptional damage or anything. It's just funny. And then you just lose all your juggle potential. You just can't hit him anymore. Oh yeah, it is a little raging storm. A little tiny one. Man, I'm thirsty.
That's a robot.
Yeah, I mean, aside from just, like, you know, hitting up the blood bank, although I don't think the blood bank's really, like, equipped to expect many vampires. They can modernize that pretty well, I imagine.
I think I fought this person, so I'll just stick with what I got.
They went with roast beef. Recent beef.
It feels weird referencing something from Twilight because I've seen the riff tracks of them so many times because they're amazing. But there's like that really dumb plot point in whichever movie where it's like when a person is first turned to a vampire for no reason whatsoever, they're like super strong.
Yeah. Kinda
Because they still have human blood in them? Which...
Are they like a cyborg? Or like vampires?
I have no idea. It's a weird thing. This lady almost feels like that, though.
Just way better than anything Twilight belched out.
Yeah.
Boing,
Oh
boing.
my god, that's funny.
Sasha, did you know how to pronounce that?
Reese beef.
Okay.
Rise Bifey Stridberg. Do it just the East-West Bowl style, as badly as possible.
Okay. Reese Beef Sternberg, University of Arizona. God,
Given
Neil's...
the context of play moves, I'd be like, Reese beef Stridberg. Back alley classes.
Man, Neil CC Aragon would have a field day with a guide to Melty Blood, I tell you what.
Yumi Duki Setsuki.
Shit. A
That's his actual name, but...
Right.
Thanks for the shout out. Thanks, says Quiznatan Business. Quiznatan Business. He's one of my favorite ones because he's just very proud of himself.
I mean, wouldn't you if you were named that?
I don't know. I'd be really proud to be named King Prince Chambermaid. Sequester Grundleplith, MD. Yeah, Mousecop's distinctive in that he seems to be one of the few that seems to be dying on screen.
God. Homeschool.
First name? What? French bread should just make a Key and Peele fighter. Reese. She nicknamed her. Isn't that how you spell the last name of the guy who played the Yeti in WCW?
Nope. Hi.
Because I think his name was just Ron Reese, but it was spelled differently, except when he was in Raven's Flock, he spelled it like the candy. For some reason. Ah, poor Reese.
Let's play LT Blood.
We're playing Melly Blood. I should have just, like, put that as the stream text, since that's how I misread it all the time anyway, but...
Alright, yeah, her name is spelled differently in this game, because...
Cannot believe you.
I can't remember who I am or how to spell my own name.
Just call me Aldenham. That's what I'm legally allowed to call myself. God, it's been 2 hours.
Oh my god. Time flies when you're melting blood.
Yeah. WCW presents Melty Blood.
What?
Oh, does she have the ground shoot? I guess not.
It's like Suka Hime or whatever could really benefit from adding Sick Boy.
Sick man?
Sick Boy, that bastard that got me to watch, well, part of Train Spotting, because that's as far as I got.
Well, yeah, you'd have to be pretty sick to watch that movie.
I mean, that was really the perfect reference for that kind of guy to make, though. Because they were supposed to be, like, basically junky outcasts, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Like, dudes that are, like, you know, doing God knows what while blasting Dinosaur Jr. in their, I mean, again, Raven was the only wrestler I know of that wore a Melvin shirt to the ring, so... Glacier meets Shiki at the Fall Pro. Doesn't Len have ice powers? Why don't we just make her Glacier instead?
I don't like Lynn.
I want to like her, but it's... I just don't like the way she plays. Like,
Actually,
I feel like you're...
I know why.
Hmm?
There was like that other game that all these characters were in that I looked up sprite sheets for, and the thumbnail for one is Lynn just naked.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
I'm just like, no thanks.
Even the server is like, wait, what?
Hold the fucking phone.
You mean I'm based on this? The game just quits itself.
No, that's from the, it was like a strategy game or something.
Hmm.
That has like fake characters in it too. It's another series that like I've heard a million times, yet I know nothing about it.
The cryonic kick.
Grim?
Yeah. One of my... Well, I say my favorite thing about Glacier, but honestly, there's like... Jesus Christ. One of my favorite things about Glacier is the fact that even though he was one of the most failed characters in wrestling, wasn't his entrance like the most expensive thing like ever?
For the time, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, calm down.
I love how that sprite is not animated. It just flickers back and forth.
There's nobody that can rival me. The benefit of finally having this webcam is that I can, at the expense of the audience, imitate all these poses that these characters are doing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say show your reactions to this awful dialogue.
Well, I mean, that's happening too.
You can see the look of complete confusion on my face as any character talks.
Your mouth struggles to pronounce the name Reese Beef Streetberg.
God, it does.
Let's see if I can actually get the character I want this time.
I guess you just stop moving.
Yeah. Also, I actually don't know anything about her.
Yeah, what makes her archetype Earth, anyway?
Not really sure.
Alright, thanks for stopping by. Melly scream cams the fighting games.
Oh, it's this one, okay. Ah.
What the f-
Wind. Oh, okay. This table.
I love her jumping animation so much.
Oh, she has a run, at least.
Well, see, yeah, this is like also arcade too, so.
Yeah.
Which I kind of forget about sometimes. I would have totally forgot if the portrait just didn't look like her. Like from that cropped picture of her there.
Then there's animations where they turn into her. I forget which one turns into which, but...
I think when she loses, she turns into her. She might...
Lord.
She might turn into her if she wins. Wins the entire match. Yeah, wasn't there like an older game where she was just using arcade sprites and she only had like 2 unique sprites where she looked like this? Very much like Perfecti from Blitzconf, except she didn't have any unique sprites there. It wasn't even unique in general, really. That stays out for a while. This is a very slowly ascend or descend. Oh right, that weird ass looking thing. Damn. Get killed by a ladle.
I have no idea why your guard meter turns red sometimes, because you didn't even do anything. Or I didn't even, like, get near you or anything, and suddenly it just turned red.
Suddenly my throw's not working. No.
You're pressing forward while you have to do it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Forward or backwards. Because that is the button for it, it's just, yeah.
Ah. Borrow. Yeah, they probably did, like, the normal arcade version of her before because they had to take so much time making these sprites. Because, my god, there's so much movement.
The arcade version?
Damn it. Wait, that's not at my expense. That's that's just the Joe Higashi super.
God, that throw.
I was not expecting the maids to be this amazing.
Yeah.
They are.
They really did. They surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back to normal. Don't do it again. Just don't.
Don't do that. Stop that. Wait, how'd you do that?
What are you even doing? What is any of this?
What's going on?
What is going on? One day I'll remember where that clip actually came from. Don't come round here no more. Bamboo fence wind flute. The most feared tactic ever. Mystic Eyes of Death Perception 5 Worlds Collapse.
Oh yeah, so that's the name of the ability to see strings that are people's lives. It's Death Perception, which is the best name.
Death Perception.
Yeah.
By the way, for reference's sake, Ryogi Shiki, Tono, not related. Because the thing is, her name is Shiki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So is Melty Blood just a universe of, like, wild coincidences, or...
Yeah. Well, this character was made, I believe... I can't remember if it was before or after Tsukihime. She just happens to share a name, albeit a first name, and an ability with Shiki Tono.
Well, doesn't the other Shiki, like, the whole thing is that they just so happen to have the same name as well?
Yeah.
And look exactly the same, apparently?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. He's like... He thinks he's the other one? But it's like the same body? Or...
No, I think they just happen to look the same.
Oh, okay.
He does think he's him, but they do happen just to randomly look the same.
Why not, I suppose. Kind of made me realize our No Mercy mod has 2 people named David in it. David Banner and David Byrne. Who should
Just a bunch of Daves.
who should of course do a duet together. I'll say hey. I waved off screen, there you go. God, it sounds like he's about to start doing the Iori laugh. I forgot that this voice actor is the Japanese voice actor for Max Payne. The first game specifically. I don't know if they dubbed the other ones, but... Also, I totally just glossed over this one quote because I don't know what the hell he's ever talking about.
Oh, crap. It's me.
I'll find out, I guess.
I got my brown shirt.
Just wearing a sweater. Well, I guess she always is, but... But brown is, like, one of the more sweater-y colors.
So does that make 3 characters from the original game whose names are just a reference to the color of their eyes?
Alaga's name is literally just Blue.
Right, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But she doesn't like being called that. She doesn't like being called her name.
So, what do you call her?
She has a JoJo name, that's amazing.
I know in the story, like, Shiki calls her, Shiki Tono calls her, like, just Sensei.
Thanks, Burr. The reason the Straw Belly sprite is like this is because I didn't have one on hand that didn't have, like, whatever the Mario crown was. That was, I don't know. I already forgot what it was called, but...
I don't think anyone knew what it was called.
The fucking thing that made Bowsette happen, whatever that is, I just put it on Straw Belly's head for a post, and then it became my stream overlay, which it may become a permanent fixture. We don't know. Actually, you know what I should do? I should have Straw Belly, the same spread as Straw Belly, but every week there's something different on his head.
I thought you were gonna put the chat there.
Well, that too. Once I figure that out. He could be in, like, the little, like, bottom there. Put the chat on his head? Oh no. Pluto dies. Wait, is she just like crashing Pluto on your head then?
Ow. Yeah, I think my hands are about at that point of, like, giving up for the night.
Okay. People, I guess, dwell in the background since it's a good idea for us not to appear in the foreground. I suppose that's an interesting way of looking at it.
That means nothing.
It means that she is exclusively a background character because,
That's the way she likes it.
eh,
That's the way,
damn it.
Hey, Muff, let's do it.
Okay.
Ow.
Why
I
is
love
there just,
Melty
like...
Blood.
Sorry.
I love Melty Blood a lot, but it's one of the most, like, wrist painy games for me to play.
Oh yeah, Under Night kind of is the epitome of that to me, because it seems exclusively while playing as Lyn it really fucks up my fingers. I don't know why.
I don't know why I find it amusing just now that Nico Arc is said to dress like Arcade,
Yeah.
and Nico Arc Chaos is, you know, supposed to be Nero, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Navigator, what's his name?
Yeah,
Like,
Navigator.
still dressed like Arcade, just with a different color.
I think that's just supposed to be the thing for the Neko Arcs, is they just still dress like Arcade for some reason. That's just how their species is, I guess.
Oh yeah, and give it up for this sound. This is a serious game.
Jesus Christ. Fucking, oh, that's the bird.
Dusk of the cat. Dawn of the cat. Right, this.
The monkey's paw, the monkey's foot, the monkey.
But I thought there was like,
good.
must have been the other groove that had like the randomized version of this. Dear Earth, I have returned to Steam. That is the achievement I just got. The Nekos, the only characters that make it possible to get a time over in this game.
He just... Oh my god.
Like I have a command basic where I just do a boxing hook.
Jesus.
Ah, the Neko Arc backdash.
Yeah.
Oh, he runs in? Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
That almost sound like you were saying beat you up or something. Oh, right.
Oh,
God. In the air.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh god. Is that where Brian got the idea from?
I hope so.
What was that?
I don't know. I broke your meter, apparently.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna
I
use
guess
that.
there's just some supers that can just do that.
You know why not? The Nekos can do it.
I think like Seals does it if she hits, or not Seal. Sion's does it if she hits with all the bullets. I think.
Huh.
At least it seemed that way when I was fighting. When I was fighting her.
Oh.
Okay.
It's kind of like how King of Fighters 2002 has like only a couple of characters that can do critical. Was that like Chang and Shingo?
Forgot that Chang can do it. I know
Yeah.
Shingo did.
Oh my god! I just have a body splash! Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Neko or Chaos is, well, as narrow arc, or whatever. Narrow arc would have made infinitely more sense. Anyway, you know, being reminded that he's voiced by Japanese Wesker is, quite sobering, because, boy.
Oi.
Oi. Why is he all dirty? Got that voice coming out of that character. Also, that first sentence is just strange out of context. Probably do like one more kind of round the room and then wrap up, I guess. Now, speaking of, there's he.
Some of the other Neko Arc names are kind of weird.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's
Remember
Neko
one.
Arc Bubbles,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Neko Arc Evolution, Destiny.
You said that
Just
like, yeah, Master Smith.
Echo Arc Bubbles, whose only dialogue is yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
is
yeah, yeah.
Is it not a tiny cat version of the guy from Trailer Park Boys who, from what I
Sadly.
remember, really loved cats? You know, I'm a Necro-Orc. Is he just saying nope?
Yeah, it sounds like it, yeah.
Shoo! He's doing like Suijo whoops there. Full moon style. That has to be what he's saying. I can't hear it as anything else. He really draws that last word out.
God, Michael Roa Valdemjaun is just a nightmare.
There's a lot of nightmares in this cast. It's like, as far as, like, I looked up the tier list, and the tiers for this game all seem like everyone is scary except for the bottom row. Or most of the bottom row.
Oh yeah, yeah. None of the duos are strong, I imagine.
Nah. It's like, aside from that, just everybody else is scary in their own way.
Starting up the old Michael Roa Valdemjoder.
You were pretty cool, dude. He's transforming into Kung Fun, man.
I still can't believe he referenced Jotaro for some reason.
Why not? He's probably a fan.
But not Dio. It would have been too obvious.
I don't like that Dio guy. It's just, you know, where's the subtlety? Yumi Duka looks surprised that you pick her. He's like, huh?
She seems pretty surprised with everything, honestly.
Quitting, turning into a...
Whoa, I know what you're thinking. You want to play Yumaduka like everybody else.
Jesus.
Go play Nero Chaos or something. Go.
I'm Meg Hisui, and I'm in the mood for handing him out more than one mountain shaking bomb. God damn it! I just thought of something.
What?
Like a Jim Nate art, but it's just like Hisui instead. You ever see a frying pan hit somebody in the head? Bah!
Jesus.
I'm just thinking of Roddy Piper's thing.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with you? You heard, son. You heard, son. Pick me instead. Oh.
No,
know, put him in sleep for once.
Yeah. Pick me. Pick somebody else. Do whatever you want. Quote the Raven. Leave Nero Chaos alone. I fucked it up, but I made it better. Bye-bye.
You just pick Nero Chaos. The rant's like fucking Ultimo Dragon's rant, except instead of Japanese, it's all cat noises.
Ultimo cat.
Alright, the Athena soup. Ah!
I'm gonna have to put that in our mod somewhere, just to make a note of that.
Just the rants.
No, the Ultimo cat. Neko dragon. Now I'm trying to think of other things. Warakia here. If you pick me, you'll find out who's next. Katsu, katsu, katsu! I'm really glad the webcam debut fell on a night where there's nobody in the house, so I can do as much stupid noises as I want on camera. Bye-bye. Okay, she has a pink missile. It's funny how her wind pose isn't really very unique, considering.
Doing everything else about Mech Hitsui, it's weird that her wind pose is just generic.
Even her walking animation's different.
She's on roller skates.
Yeah, she looks very sad, too. It's like, how can you be sad on roller skates? I recognize enough Japanese to where I think her rocket launcher has her saying destroy everyone or something. Also, her catchphrase seems to be "Baba." Like she's like she's a robo baby or something.
We don't know how old this mech is.
Probably like, you know, going by how many Kohaku apparently makes, this one's probably like not even a day old.
It's 90 seconds old. She made it right before this battle.
Got like those little robot models battles where everybody makes their own robot, but it's just like Hisui every time.
Just an entire BattleBots tournament full of Hisuis.
Oh god, what video was that? It was one of the worst pop songs, I think, where there was a like, it was like Little Baby or something as a rapper.
Oh god, yeah.
And he just went like wham 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 at some point.
Oh god! Wham wham wham, my baby! Oh god. Oh yeah, the moon types for most characters change around some of the moves. Not... Well, are there ones where they're like exactly the same, or just more subtle changes?
Honestly, most of them are pretty different. Satsuki here, actually, most of hers are the same. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, the Mech Hisui I played at the arcade with Sasha, it was like a completely different character, basically. I think you were playing as the one
like, that one was just using actress again. I don't know if that was current code. Actually, wait, no, I think the one at the arcade is Akadenza.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, they have JoJo's Venture there instead of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so... And also, I mean, it has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but, you know, that Chaos Code machine that's right there and we can't use it, it hurts me so much.
And now they're adding a fighting EX layer machine, basically.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You get the Loke test. I'm unbelievably jealous. I'm mostly just unbelievably jealous.
Before that ends.
I'm mostly just unbelievably jealous that you have an arcade.
Yeah, right?
Probably the Dave & Buster's might have the new House of the Dead, but... Yeah. Did the super unblock like a dummy. Whoa. Kahaku's walking animation is one of my new favorite walking animations of all time. Look at it. Thanks, Cactus. God, yeah, the the ripple effect in a 2D game is really fascinating to me. Huge library. Thanks, Cactus Jack. Oh, whoa, what's going on? Okay. Just lag spike, I guess. Yeah, Melty Blood is all Mick Foley's fault. I say that like it's a bad thing it exists. I honestly like really like this game.
Yeah.
I feel like the trick of the Kohaku is to not accidentally do the fake out slash. Which is, harder than it seems for me. No problem, Romana. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. Your Akia is, like, really good.
Good games.
Yeah. Damn. Did I fight Ramona at all? I don't think I got to. Oh well, there's always next time. Alright, I guess one more fight and then we can call it, because I think that's about everybody now. Alright. Mutray. Do.
Hmm?
Huh?
No. I got a PM.
Ah.
It just kind of throws me off because it didn't make a sound because OBS is open.
Oh right, I forgot you record these two.
Yeah, why not?
I guess if anybody wanted a webcam free version, I could just link to your upload. I can't imagine why they wouldn't want that, though. Or why they would want a webcam free for. You get what I'm saying. There's some birds, alright. What, did you just kill him with like a tray?
So whatever you got, I guess.
It took me a bit to realize this was not his default palette.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's like very slightly like darker. I don't know. Was he still talking over his own death cry?
Dead Rising style.
Oh, we already have a Dead Rising Kyo, so. It's like a whole match of people throwing birds and vases and spoons and... God, this is...
Ow.
This ran almost 3 hours. God, it's like... Yeah, it's past midnight, Jesus. I just sort of like reacted. Alright, well, that'll have to wrap it up for me.
Good gamins.
Yeah, good games. Everything worked out really well for a lot of first times here. So, thanks everybody for stopping by. And thanks to those who played, and
Thank you.
yeah, no problem. We'll do something next week. Whatever we come up with. Till then, see you guys around.
Goodbye.